Hey everyone, I'm Kasha the Rockstar. We're going to jump straight into it today because these edges are boo-boo. I sweated them out in the car, so let's just fix them. So first things first, you're going to isolate your edges. Make sure they're away from the hair that you do not want slicked down in the front. This is my favorite edge control, especially this color. Now this is the secret weapon right here. That got to be ultra glued. The clear one though, don't come with the white one. And then this, that hold me down glue spray, you need it. And make sure you have an edge brush that has a comb and a brush on the sides. The ends really don't matter, but just make sure you have that comb and brush. Now it's time to get this party started. Let's open it up, slide a little bit out, put it on the back of your hand. I like to put it on the back of my hand because it warms it up, helps it move around, so it doesn't be a little stiff, and then it's easily accessible. So you want to put the edge control on from the base. Do not just load up a bunch of edge control on your ends. Just put on the base and do section at a time. I'm spraying my brush because it makes it hard. I noticed that a hard brush I have more control over. And I'm tapping it on my hand so it's not a lot of liquid on the brush. Okay, so now listen. This is the part where you want to have a lot of patience. Reminder, I sped the video up just so you guys weren't watching me create these beautiful waves on the side of my head. So just a reminder, have patience. And then if you see chunky lines, use the comb side. So you can alternate between the brush side and the comb side on this part. You do not want big chunky lines. You want it to look soft and smooth. For the sideburn action, I really like to use my nail. If I had a rat tail end of the edge brush, I would actually use that too. So you can use a rat tail end of an edge brush, or you can use your nail to create a perfect circle. And because I couldn't really see my circle, I kind of got an oval, but don't judge me, y'all. That's the best I got. That's all we're gonna have right there. Ooh, I'm tired, Lord. I told y'all I'd take a little patience. Now, I usually skip over my middle part. I don't even know why I tried just now. So I'm gonna skip over my middle part and I'm gonna start on the other side and just repeat the same exact thing as you did on one side, you do on the other side. And listen, your baby hairs are cousins, they're sisters, or they're just family members. They are not twins. You do what you gotta do to get those nice baby hairs. They do not have to be identical on both sides. Now watch this. Watch how I pinched the end and applied the product on the end because you don't want no bushy circle. Oh, I had to touch up my brow too. That thing was looking rough. But you see, I'm using the product too on the ends. Uh-oh, I messed it up. So I just have to, yep, got edge control all across my face. It's okay. You clean up at the end. Just make that perfect circle. Make that circle the best you can. Now it's time for the grand finale. You got to work this middle. Now, I put out a boatload of hair right there. I don't know why I did that, but I need to brush some of it back. Yikes, it was an accident. So this really depends on what the side's looking like. I really just try to do my best on this part. Sometimes I'll swoop it back, but I felt like this one deserved a little extra drama. It deserved a little swirly swirl. So this really takes a little bit more patience than the other side, than the sides. It takes a lot of patience to do this, guys. Look, it's not gonna get done in 3 minutes. I'm letting you know that now. This actually took me 10 minutes to do my edges. And I do edges for a living. So guys, have patience. You see how focused I am? Look, I tucked my lips in and just got up in it. I'm all in the camera, y'all. I didn't have a mirror for this part. I had to use y'all. See, just the style factor by itself for, I'm always messing something up. Jeez Louise. So the style factor by itself works in the winter or, other seasons. But this, my friend, this got to be glue, the clear one, works really well for the summer. Like, I had to mix this concoction together because I couldn't have no bush in front of my head. So you see, you just have to apply it. And listen, do not put chunks of it. Just use a little bit and glide it across. Glide it across. You got to be careful because you don't want to mess up your masterpiece. You got to be careful. Just glide it. Just glide, glide, glide. Tap, tap. Tap on those circles and glide on the other stuff. And use your nail or whatever to touch up those nice waves. Yep, just glide. And here we have it. So just use this spray to finish it off. Hold it. You know how that freeze spray works. That stuff ain't no joke. So just fan it. Make sure it dry. Let it air dry. Pose. Work. Make sure you clean off your edges. You see how my forehead is shiny right there. You want to clean that off and touch up whatever you need to touch up. Right now they are wet, but when they dry, honey, this is it. And these will last for 2 to 3 days, depending on how hard you sleep. Peace. Love y'all. Like, subscribe, comment. Rockstar out.